Hey, so I'm going to jump right in today with some news. Two things. First of all, if my eyes look like I'm in pain, they are correct. I don't know, man. I'm extremely positive, but I just keep getting injured. And I had left shoulder surgery. I tore my rotator cuff, double tear, back last year, and I had surgery the end of November of 24. It still is not healed 100% yet. And then I had lower lumbar fusion that I knew was coming on, and a double laminectomy. That healed really well up until about a month ago. And then something happened, and I just went to my surgeon, and they did another MRI and X-ray and looked at it and said it must be a pulled muscle. Everything looks good, but it's extremely sore and hurts sometimes even when I breathe, and it'll take the breath away from you. But the worst possible thing is my right shoulder. I would love to tell you that I rescued some heavy person out of a fire-burning building and tore my shoulder. That wasn't the case. I was actually cleaning around with a brush around the edge of the pool. There's a name for that. It's the brick layer. Those in the South, Florida, can tell that name. I forget what it's called. But I was cleaning. It gets mold on it. I was spraying the mold cleaner and cleaning it like I do about once or twice a year with my right arm, and all of a sudden something hurt. And then working out didn't help it. And now it feels like there's a knife in it. So I go this week and have it looked at, but I'm just tired of being injured and hurting. I just got into good shape, and now I'm injured again for the third time. Whew. All right. That's me crying about a few things, which I normally don't, but I am in so much pain right now, it's unreal, and I really don't do pain pills. I do if I have to, but I try not to. So today we're going to talk about climb or quit. I'm still climbing, at least with one arm. I'm still climbing. So life hands us many choices. Every morning, we get an option. Are we going to climb or are we going to quit? One road is uphill and sweaty and miserable and hard, and the other is easy and empty. Which path are you taking today? Actually, I said it's easy and empty, but it's really not. It's easy, and there's a lot of people on it because a lot of people quit. And I've never been a quitter. But with which path are you taking? And that's what we're going to talk about today. Hey, this is Greg McAfee, and welcome to the Greg McAfee Show. Now let's get started. Hey, welcome back to the Greg McAfee Show, where we discuss steps to successful entrepreneurship, how to take your business to new heights, and ultimately follow your dreams. Climb or quit. It's your move. When I started my company with that old used truck with no air conditioning and only $274, it was a vertical climb for me. It was hard. It wasn't easy. There were about 500 heating and air conditioning companies in the market, and I came in the market. Very, very slowly, very, very well unknown, but I came in the market. I didn't have any cash flow. I took some criticism. Didn't have a name. No name recognition at all. No money. No family money. No family name. Nothing. No business experience, for goodness sake. Zero. Never took a business course in my life. First business course I took, my wife and I took it after we started, It was cash, cash, who's got the cash? Because cash is king. Cash, without cash, you will go under fast. So every day I put on my boots, I lace them, and I want you to know I lace them tightly. Because I was chasing after a dream, going uphill in the mud, and it wasn't easy. So the first thing I want to talk about today are the main points about climbing versus quitting. So there's climbers and there's quitting, and then there's results for each one of those. So number one, we must face the climb, and we must face the incline. Because if you've ever run on a treadmill, a good treadmill has an incline, a series of inclines. Don't deny the grade. Keep going. You're going to have to. If you deny the grade and quit, you're going to be known as a quitter. And quitters complain about the slope. They always have, and they always will. Okay? So number one, face the incline. The result is progress that compounds into momentum. If you face that incline and you don't deny the grade, you will face, or you will progress rather, and that compounds into momentum. You'll get that momentum going. It's not that you're winning, but you're excelling. Remember, 1% a day. If you improve 1% a day, you're going to get there. It's a process. It can be extremely slow. It can be downright depressing at times. Why am I not excelling faster? Quit asking yourself that. You should be asking yourself why you're not excelling, but don't use the words faster. It's not a race. It's a journey. Number two, use pain as fuel. Because pain can cause soreness, but that equals strength. When you work out, let's say you haven't worked out in a while and you go to the gym and you work out, next couple of days, you're what? You're sore. But that equates to strength. After about a week or two of working out, a month, you're no longer as sore. You work some muscles that haven't been worked in a while, but you're strengthening those muscles, and those muscles are getting stronger. But quitters interpret pain as proof to stop. And a lot of people do that. The first week of the new year, New Year's resolution, I'm going to get in shape. And they work out for about a week, and it's just so sore. They're so sore, they can't take it, and they do what? They quit. It's over. There's my New Year's resolution. A lot of those big gyms make a ton of money the first month or the first quarter of the year, and that's it. So the result is endurance that outlasts the storm. If you stick in there and you go through that pain, whether it's starting a workout or starting a business, if you hang in there, that endurance will outlast any storm. It gets better, you guys. It gets better. And those that have been through the storm know what I'm talking about. It gets better. The storm will end eventually. You will get through this. It's not easy. It's not simple. It's not fast. But you will get through this and you will get going. And I don't care if it's first year of business, 5th year of business, or 10th year of business, where you get through that 10th year, you're in the top 3% now. Because that new statistic is 97% fail within the first 10 years. 97% of startup businesses now fail within the first 10 years. You get through that 10th year, you're in the top 3%. You're doing what 97 people out of 100 could not do. Now, that's enough to drive me to the next level right there. I like those numbers. Number 3, travel lightly. You see, shed your excuses, shed the dead weight, shed the negativity, shed the can'ts, and focus on the can. I can do this. I will do this. It will happen. I'll show you. Because quitters do the opposite. And they pack their bags and their regrets, and they have plenty of blames. They have plenty of envy. They have plenty of jealousy. They have plenty of why they can't do something, which I can't stand personally. Whew. But the result, if you hang in there and you shed those excuses and you drop that dead weight and you think positive and you think that you can, the result is speed, agility, and clearer focus. You'll have a clearer focus as to why you can versus why you can't. Number 4, lean on your spotters. Iron sharpens iron. You have to surround yourself with spotters, which I call mentors. Find some mentors. I will say this again. Oh, now that hurts. I'm telling you guys, if you watch this from the beginning, that pain in my back takes the wind out of me. It just totally sucks. I'm normally not this dramatic, but that pain is pain, and I'm dealing with it. But I'm telling you guys, if you find successful people who's been there, done that, 99% of them want to help you. They will not charge you a dime. They're not looking to get rich off you, but they're looking to help you because they know when they were helped, how much it really inspired them to act. I know that's the case for me. So lean on your spotters. Iron sharpens iron. It's pretty biblical. But quitters say, I'll climb alone because I know it all. Nobody can help me. I know what I'm doing. I don't need any help. I don't need a spotter. I don't need a mentor. I got this down. They're in the 97%, but I'll tell you what, it typically happens within the first year, sometimes in the first 3 months. It's sad. You know it all, right? Go get them. When I coach people, if I sense the know-it-all attitude, we're done. I'll give you your money back. We're done. I can't coach you. You're not coachable. But if you hang in there and you have spotters and you have good mentors, the result is accountability, wisdom, and safety nets. There are safety nets. And the safety net is someone saying, when I did this, this is what happened to me. You don't want to do this. I will save you a lot of headaches. I will save you a lot of time. I will save you a lot of tears. I will save you a lot of heartache. Don't do it this way. This is my safety net. Do it another way, but don't do it this way. Because I did it. It didn't work. And I know a lot of people who did it, and it didn't work. So, accountability. You get that from a good mentor. Wisdom. You gain that from a good mentor. And safety nets are the byproduct of a good mentor. And lastly, keep your eyes on the summit. In other words, keep your eyes on the prize. When you're climbing that mountain, you don't need to be looking at the mountain. That's looking down. You need to be looking up at the summit, at the peak. What's it going to be like when I get up there? So many people, though, are worried about getting up, so worried about what's it look like up there, that they're not focused on how to get there. And they slide back down. It's a slow slide, too. They don't even realize they're sliding back down. Keep your eyes on the summit. There's purpose there. Know that you're going to get fatigued. Know that you're going to get tired. Know that you might just wear out. And you need to take some rest. Rest is important. Too much rest is like anything else. There's a fine balance of rest. My rest has always been Sundays. I take Sundays off. Unless an emergency. Back in the day when I ran service and if there was an emergency call, of course I'm running Sunday call. I'm not going to tell somebody, call someone else for your emergency instead of me. So I ran emergencies on Sundays, and so do my guys. But for McAfee, over 35 years, we've taken Sunday off. We don't schedule anything on a Sunday. That's rest. It's biblical. But I'm a biblical person. If you're not, you may not understand that, and that's okay. I didn't always understand it. So quitters stare at the ground. They're always looking down. They're not looking up. They don't know what up means because they're finding all the negative things looking down. But the result of keeping your eyes on the summit is that vision will pull you through the valley. It will pull you through the tough times of life. It will pull you through not having any money left in the bank to pay your bills. It pulls you through that. Keep looking up. Keep climbing. Keep digging. Don't stop. Keep moving. The minute you stop, you're done. The minute you stop, you're done. Keep moving. Keep gaining ground. An inch at a time. It doesn't matter. Keep gaining ground. Keep going. Do not quit. Quitting is not in my vocabulary. Quitting cannot be found in my McAfee dictionary. All right? Comfort, listen to this. Came up with this quote this week for something else. Comfort never wrote a comeback check. Comfort never wrote a comeback story. But Drive did. My drive, my motivation did. My not giving up did. But comfort never will. You get too comfortable, you get fat, lazy, you quit. Not about quitting. And the biblical backbone for this message we just talked about is Galatians 6:9. Let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Pretty clear. Do not give up. You will reap a harvest. You will win. You will come through. You will be part of that 3%. Do not quit. Now, here's some practical takeaways from today. Identify today's hill, because each day has a hill. Each day has a mountain. Some days are little hills. Some days are big mountains. But name it. Don't dread it. I'm going to have to jump. I wish we could jump over. I'm going to have to climb this hill today. I was in ninth grade. We went to a football camp, Miami University, and they had this hill. And it was part of the football camp. But every day they would say, "Kill the hill." And I got a sore throat today too, so that doesn't help my talk. But they would say, "Kill the hill." And we would have to run that hill. And it was for a 9th or 10th grader, it was a lot tougher probably than a college athlete. But we kill that hill. And we said a few things about that hill that I can't repeat here on the clean version. But we didn't like that hill. But we had to kill the hill. And, let us not grow weary in doing good, for at a proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Kill the hill. Okay? Name it, don't dread it. All right, number 2, practical takeaways. Ditch one weight at a time. Excuses, habits, or toxic voices. Drop them. Get rid of them. Clear the air. One at a time. No excuses. If I could lift my arm, no excuses. I wear this wristband every single day. I don't do excuses. And toxic voices. I'm careful who I listen to. I'm careful. I don't want any negative in my head. Don't tell me I can't do something, or don't tell me it's never been done, or don't tell me it's not the proper way, or don't tell me I should have done something differently if you've never done it before in your life, okay? I used to often say, if I have 20 trucks and you have 2, and I'm extremely successful, I think you might want to listen to me. But if I only have 2 and you have 20, personally, I'm not going to say a word to you because I'm going to be a sponge around you because I want to know how you got 20 trucks. But there are guys out there with 2 trucks that tell people with 20 how they need to do things. Flee from me. I'm not listening to you. Number 3, practical takeaway, find a climbing partner. That's what we said earlier. It's a mentor. It's an accountability. Text someone stronger and then set a goal. I'm hanging around people much bigger than me, and not just size-wise, although size-wise today means muscular, so I'm hanging around people that's gotten more muscular than me. I'm shaking my head because of my injuries, but I won't go there anymore. I'm done. No more excuses. I'm hanging around people who are more successful than me. I'm hanging around people that are more financially wealthier than me. How did you do it? What did you do to do it? All those types of things. I'm a sponge. Sponges absorb. I'm absorbing. I'm learning. Constantly learning. Constantly learning. Lastly, on the practical takeaway, celebrate micro summits. Now, this is fun. Every 100 feet deserves gratitude. What does 100 feet mean, Greg? Well, 100 feet could mean another million in sales, another 100,000 in sales, depends on your company, hiring 2 more people, buying a new truck and filling it and producing from it. But name your 100 feet, guys. When you're climbing the mountain, every 100 feet matters. If the mountain's 1,000 feet up, every 100 feet matters, because you do 3, you only got 7 more, okay? So this week, when you hit that steep section of that hill or that mountain, remember this. You're either going to climb or you're going to quit, because one decision leads to the summit. The other decision leads to the same old scenery you've been looking at for years. Lace up tight, look up, and then move up. And you will get there with that attitude. You will get there. If this episode today, which we're wrapping up, has pushed you, share it with someone. Send it to someone. They have their own mountains. They have their own hills. They have their own valleys. So before we wrap up, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe below. You can also support this podcast by rating or reviewing on your preferred platform or iTunes. Keep listening. I'll do my best to keep challenging you. Next week, I've got some good stuff. Be sure to tune in, and we'll make it happen. Don't forget to like this. It really helps me. Maybe even say something that helps my algorithms. Thanks for listening. And, I can't even salute today, but I'm going to salute. Thanks for listening. And as always, carry on. God bless. Make this day the best day of your life, because we're not promised tomorrow. I'll see you later.